Pisces, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee. If you're new to this space, welcome. I'm glad that you popped in to see what's popping. Okay, we're going to do a pick a card reading today as it relates to how people think of you, how people view you. Kind of wanted to say both of those at the same time, either how people think about you or how people view you. All right. So if the number 1, 2, or 3 is resonating, that's wonderful, because if you pick number 1 in your mind's eye, the messages that pop out from this first deck, those messages will be for you. If you pick number 2, the messages that pop out for deck number 2 will be for you. And again, in your mind's eye, if you pick the number 3, the messages that pop out in this third deck will be for you. So let us begin. For Pisces, we're looking at deck 1. So if you chose number 1, these messages are going to be for you. How do people view Pisces? What do people think about Pisces? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Pisces, please. All right, anything else? Okay. All right, that feels like where we're going. We have 2 out here. All right. This feels like faith. Someone is viewing you as really good about keeping the faith. So we have the 2 of Wands here, and we also have the Moon. So the 2 of Wands is making a decision, being comfortable making a decision, and really deciding. You know, I know what I have behind me. I know what I've been through. I know what I've experienced, but now I'm looking at the world. So for the decision that I make, I want it to go farther than anything that I've experienced. I want to expand. So expansion is what I think about also when it comes to the 2 of Wands and the 2s. But this Moon energy is, you know, allowing yourself to really walk in something when you don't know all of the outcome. You don't know all of the pieces, what's about to happen. And so I'd say, Pisces, whoever is around you, however people are viewing you right now, it feels like people view you as someone who's not afraid to keep walking, keep making decisions, keep being activated in action, even if you don't know the outcome. Not knowing the outcome, walking in the dark, does not make you afraid. So this also feels like, Pisces, someone is seeing you, and this is your card too, right? This is your energy. And it's another kind of 2 card, right? The 2 different energies here representing short-term, long-term. And so this feels like someone is viewing you as someone who scales which decision is going to be good for me, and really taking time to really think about that and really consider what actually is going to be good for me. Long term, this is the past, or, you know, short term or long term progression, expansion. So that's what I have for those of you who picked card number 1. Now we're going to go into card number 2. How do people see Pisces? How do people view Pisces? I also want to say for card number 1 too, there's still stuff popping in, coming into my mind. People see you with this energy being out here as being mysterious as well. You know that. But this feels more like you know how to make a decision in ways that other people are like, where does that magic come from? Where does that ability to be able to make a sound decision with limited information come from? But you have this, this Neptune, obviously, energy. And so where you go when you're making a decision, what you tap into is very powerful. And you don't mind walking into it, again, as I said earlier, in ways that other people just might be way too fearless to do that. So I needed to share that too. All right, so now we're into card number 2. How do people view Pisces? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right. kind of got another card that is similar but different. So for those of you who picked 2, the cards that are out here, we have the Mother, the Creator. We have manifesting, 7, you know, being able to remove that smoke. And then the celebration, the 3 of Cups here. So this is more water sign energy, but we also have some Taurus energy here too. With these 3 cards being out here, this feels like there's someone who views you as being able and willing to bring groups together, friends together, and also know how to bring the joy and the creativity. It's like when you are among your friends and your family, we'll just pause here for a moment. When you are among your friends and your family, you kind of offer this thing into the group that revitalizes the group. You are this missing piece. It's not a 3 of Cups without your cup being in this space. And so oftentimes the 7 of Cups can feel like confusion or confusion in love, or, you know, kind of being in a haze about making decisions. But what this feels like in this particular energy is that you're really good about coming together with people and also bringing forth and out of people the ability to dream again, to believe that better can happen again. So it kind of feels like to inspire, but being in your energy kind of feels like it's recharging. But I don't know if you've ever been around someone, Pisces, where when you're around that person, you feel like anything that you want to create in your life is possible, especially with this Empress card here. Someone probably views you as a maternal energy that also keeps siblings together, families together, brotherhood, sisterhood, connection together. It's like you're kind of like the glue that keeps people together as well. That's what's coming up for that second card. Now, Pisces, we're going to go into the third and final message. So for those of you who picked card number 3, these messages are for you. For Pisces, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Pisces. This is so fascinating. Another 2 of Wands. Maybe someone who's watching this couldn't decide between deck number 1 or deck number 3, right? Because the 2 of Wands. But the first one that popped out is the Ace of Wands. So this is builder energy, builder on what Spirit gives to you to do and being faithful in that, because here we are. This is the natural order of the Wands, the journey of the Spirit, the journey of action. Taking action is you have to first feel it in the Spirit, and Spirit gives you the nudge to go forth in this new creative venture, a new routine, another way of looking at whatever it is that you're being urged to do, to be inspired, new creative change, inspiring, exciting change, right? But then the 2 comes after that, because you actually pulled it out of your spirit and now it's into the world. And so someone here views you as a person who is faithful to your spirit, right? You're faithful to trusting that intuitive nudge that when it's time to act, when it's time to move, you're going to actually create and build on that and bring things out of you and forward into the world and expand. So this feels like someone sees you as a grower of things. And that's a theme with all of these different placements, is that people see you as a grower of things, that you have the audaciousness to make something grow and prosper. Beautiful energy. That is what I have for you, my lovely Pisces. Thank you for your wonderful likes, comments, shares, subscribes. If you like this space and you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to join the family. If you can't do all of that, you just wanted to pop in and get a quick read, then it's all good. I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully I get to see you next week and another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.